Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. First of all, I would like to wish you a Happy New Year 2021 to all of you. I hope that this year will be better than last year. And I will talk about my favorites for the month of December. And yes, I will talk first about the fragrances that I've been wearing the most and enjoying the most this last month. And also at the end, I will talk about a few discoveries that I really enjoyed. This month I had a bit less favorites, I would say, because I've been enjoying the same fragrances a lot, so I've been wearing them a lot. And let's start with the first one. So the first one is a fragrance by Maison Lancôme, and it is Tuberose Castane. This is a fragrance that I usually wear for autumn and for fall, and I don't know, I've been really been craving for this fragrance at the beginning of the month. I believe I've been wearing it 5 days in a row, which never happens to me because I have too many fragrances and I like to change. But I don't know, I found this one really comforting. It has a beautiful creamy tuberose. I'm wondering if it doesn't have just a bit of sandalwood, just a hint to make this really creamy. And also it has this beautiful chestnut note. And some vanilla also, which is really beautiful. In the dry down you have a beautiful vanilla with chestnut, and it's really creamy. It's floral, it's feminine, it's comforting at the same time, and this is really something that I enjoy a lot, and I enjoyed it a lot also for the month of December. The second one is a fragrance that I bought last year, I believe. Oh no, not last year, but 2 years ago then. It's Ambre d'Alexandrie. So this fragrance has been really hyped lately, but when I bought it, I believe this private collection was not really well known, and I discovered it by chance, I believe, and I don't know, I tried a few of them, and this is really the one that impressed me the most. So this one, Ambre d'Alexandrie, basically, yes, is a beautiful golden amber. What I smell the most is the vanilla in this amber. It's quite sweet because you have some ambers that are quite, I don't know, I would say dusty or powdery, but this one is more creamy, I would say, creamy and sweet. And some people compare it to, what is it, the one from Hermès? I believe it's Ambre Narguilé. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember that they smell alike. Maybe I should try again my sample from Ambre Narguilé. But I don't know. I really be enjoying this one. The same. I've been wearing it a few days in a row, which never happens. So you can imagine that I have less favorites this month because I've been wearing maybe only 10 fragrances, but a lot. And yes, this one I enjoy to wear it during the night or during the day. This doesn't have the best longevity on me, I don't know why, but I don't mind reapplying it, and yeah, it's really beautiful. I enjoy it. It projects really less than Tuberose Castane, for example. It has less sillage, but still it's really beautiful and I really enjoy it. The next one is by L'Orchestre Parfum, and it is Thé d'Arbouca. So this fragrance was really a crush for me. In 2020, I tried it with Rose Trombone, and I enjoyed it this month because, yes, of the spices. It has really beautiful spices. Oh yes, and the spices, they just, I believe it has a little bit of cinnamon, and they smell like a smoked tea and tobacco. To me, it really does smell like tobacco, but it's not listed in the notes. I believe this tobacco is listed in this one. I don't really smell it, and here I smell tobacco and it's not listed at all, so I don't know. Maybe it's my nose, but I smell Immortelle a little bit here. But still, I really enjoy the note of Immortelle, so I prefer to mention it just in case you don't like it, because I still do smell it a bit, yeah. And the spices, but it's really beautiful. It's not something, I don't know how to explain that. It smells quite I wouldn't say simple, but it's not that complex, but still it's really beautiful, and still it's not something that it's hard for me to compare it and say, oh, it reminds me of this fragrance or this one, but no. To me it's quite unique, and I really love it. The next fragrance is a fragrance that I really been enjoying in 2020, and it is Ambre Mythique. So this one I've been wearing it also in December. Perfect season to wear this one. Oh yes, that's nice. That's really nice. It's lots of pepper in the opening, but really a lot of pepper. At some point when I was an osmic a few months ago, this was only the pepper that I could smell. And behind this you have lots of ambergris and rose. Like you smell a lot the powderiness of the rose. Ah yes, it's really beautiful. It's not really incensey to me, maybe because of the pepper and I would say the powdery aspect of the rose, but to me it's more an ambergris and a rose fragrance. That's what I say always, but to me that's true. And this is really my favorite one from the Absolue d'Orient collection. And yeah, from this collection I'm still wondering if I would take Patchouli Ardent. I don't know, but this one is the one I've been wearing the most this month. Okay, let's make some space. The next one is a fragrance that has been discontinued lately, and it is Plum Japonais by Tom Ford. I bought this 1 or 2 months ago, and I've been wearing it a lot. I believe it was in my favorites last month also. It's only 50 ml, but I believe I'm just afraid I finished this too quickly. And it's a beautiful plum. It's a bit boozy to me. I do smell tobacco also, and not sure it's listed in the notes. I have lots of cinnamon in the opening, and it has Immortel also. And what I enjoy in this one is this a pine note. It has also something like a pine, the sap of the pine, and I really do enjoy that here also. And as the fragrance evolves on my skin, it smells a bit more ambery and smoky, I would say, but I think it's because of the oud. It had the smokiness, I would say, of the oud, and beautiful vanilla in the dry down also. This one is really nice. I don't regret buying it, and got a little discount on this one, but still not that much. I wanted to wait to have a better discount, but at some point I was afraid I was going to miss it. And yes, I'm happy I grabbed it, because now it's gone. Sephora used to sell it a few days ago still, but now it's completely gone from the catalog, so I believe it's completely discontinued now. The next fragrance is a fragrance by Jo Malone, and it is Velvet Rose and Oud. And oh yes, again, this one is one of my favorite rose and oud fragrance. It's yes, it's really a velvet rose. It really does smell like a velvety rose with oud. Nothing else. This is really simple, but really beautiful. I'm really loving it. It has a great longevity, great projection. Yeah, and I also have the dupe of this one, but I'm wearing it less, from Swiss Arabian, Shagaf Oud. It smells quite close. I would say Shagaf Oud is something between Velvet Rose and Oud Oud Bouquet. So if you're enjoying these two, I think you enjoyed the dupe. But I don't know. Sometimes I'm craving for one or another, and this month it was Velvet Rose and Oud. Ah yes, this is really good. The next fragrance is a fragrance that I've been wearing for Christmas Eve, and it is fragrance by Penhaligon's. It is the Berriching Yasmin. So this one, I've already been talking about this. It is a blind buy, and yes, I've really been waiting for winter to wear it, because it is quite strong. This is quite a good fragrance for the period, and yes, it is really addictive. I'm glad I bought it. I've been, yes, wearing it a lot for Christmas and around Christmas, because it has this gourmand aspect that I'm really enjoying in this one. In the opening, it has a lot of cardamom and coffee that I'm really enjoying, and smell really good on me. It's supposed to have jasmine, but I don't really smell the jasmine, I don't know. Yeah, but to me it's most cardamom and coffee, and then oud and the beautiful vanilla in the dry down. It smells a little bit like, I don't know, spicy cake, or I would say pain d'épices, yeah. This is the gingerbread. Yeah, this is like a gingerbread with oud and vanilla. I really love it. I'm happy I get it. And at first I was not convinced because I found it really, I don't know, I found it strange, but this is my kids' favorite and I have been really enjoying it. It's really beautiful. The next fragrance, I've been wearing it for the Christmas day, and it is also a gourmand fragrance. I've been talking about this in my list, gourmand list for Christmas, and this is by BDK. It is Rouge Smoking. This fragrance to me is really a beautiful almond fragrance. Even it's supposed to be a cherry, I know that's what I said all the time, but to me it's really a beautiful almond heliotrope fragrance. A bit powdery, but not that much. Lots of tonka and vanilla, and yes, this is so beautiful. And yeah, this is the one I've been really enjoying for Christmas. It's sweet, it projects, it's really beautiful. It's something that I like for going out also. But yes, for Christmas Day, I thought it was really nice. The next fragrance, I've been wearing it at the end of the month because it was something that I got for Christmas. And it is Iris Torréfié by Guerlain. So this was the new release from 2020, and yes, it's a beautiful iris with some coffee also in the opening, and then it's becoming more and more floral on my skin, and I really enjoy it. I don't know, I can't get enough of this fragrance. It's so beautiful that I think could be a signature fragrance to me. Yeah, it could be one of my signature fragrance. But all the L'Art et la Matière to me could be one of my signature fragrance. These are the kind of fragrances that I love so much that I could wear every day. At some point it was Joyeuse Tubéreuse, then it was Neroli, Outre Noir, and then lately it's Iris Torréfié. I could wear this one every day. I really love it. I'm really happy I get it. Okay, the next fragrance is the fragrance that I've been wearing for New Year's Eve and the first day of the year, and it is J'adore l'or. So this is really a beautiful version. To be honest, this is one of my favorite with the new Dior, Dior J'adore Infinissime. J'adore l'or is more about the ylang ylang, but it is a beautiful creamy ylang ylang with the jasmine. It has a bit of creamy tuberose too, but less than in the Infinissime version. This one is really more about the ylang ylang, and it's a really beautiful, elegant one. This really smells like something classy, elegant that you would wear for, yeah, dressed up for a night out or an evening. So to me, it was perfect for the last day of the year, and has a beautiful creamy vanilla behind. It's quite, I would say it's a stronger version. It's perfect for summer, what I'm saying. It's perfect for winter. And yeah, I really love it. I'm glad I found that version, because yeah, I always found that I was not the J'adore girl, that I was not liking this line, but seriously, this Infinissime and this one are really good discoveries for me for this year. And talking about discoveries, now I will talk about the ones that I made for the month of December. So I have a few samples, and yeah, also a bottle. So a fragrance that I discovered in December and I bought straight away is Le Régent by Oryza Legrand. So this fragrance, it really has, I don't know, something nostalgic to me. It does smell a lot like vanilla, but to me it has also something like orange blossom. I don't think it's listed in the notes, but maybe a little bit of neroli and orange blossom. It does remind me a bit of, yeah, of course, of Love Don't Be Shy, because the vanilla and something like marshmallow inside also, the orange blossom and the neroli. But this one is more like, I don't know, it reminds me a bit of dolls. I don't know. This is something that reminds me of my childhood, like when I was a kid playing with dolls. So maybe it reminds me of doll head or something like that. It has a little bit of this, I don't know, it's giving me really this impression. I don't know if this is the Gaiac wood with the vanilla that's giving me this impression, but it has a little bit of doll head smell with the orange blossom and neroli. I don't know, it's really giving me this vintage vibe for sure. This is something that could be created by Guerlain. This is like, I don't know, Love Don't Be Shy created by Guerlain. And yes, it really reminds me of my childhood. So this one is special to me. This is not maybe something that I will be wearing a lot, but maybe something that I like to spray and like to sniff. And yeah, I just enjoy smelling it. So yes, so this was a discovery for the month of December. The next discovery was a discovery by Nikolai. So I had a sample of Cap Neroli. And yeah, this one is just a beautiful neroli fragrance, but really, really fresh. Really floral and fresh and citrusy. And this is what I enjoy, how I enjoy the neroli, because when it's too, I don't know, not too floral, but sometimes it does remind me of grandma scent. Neroli, it's a bit tricky for me. It's either, it can be baby wipes or grandma scent to me, but in that case, not at all. It's citrusy and really elegant. It has some oak moss also behind, and I found it really uplifting and elegant. And yes, this is something that can arrive on my wish list for for summer. The next discovery was a fragrance by L'Artisan Parfumeur, and it is Passage d'Enfer. Yep. So this one was quite famous and created by Olivia Giacobetti, and I really wanted to try it. And I took the opportunity. They are selling now more and more, I don't know if you can see anything, they are selling now more and more this travel size, and I think it's a really good idea to try a fragrance and see if you want a full bottle. So yes, I really like it. I think it's a really beautiful fragrance. It smells like nothing I've ever tried. It's like a green incense, I would say, but I believe it's because of the lily that's bringing this greenness, and still it's not that strong. It's a bit woody behind. It's an EDT, so this is something that I'll be enjoying, I think, for spring, because I like the greenness with the incense, like perfect incense for spring. And if you're interested, I saw that they've just released the extreme version of this fragrance. So it's I believe, almost the same, but it seems like they add some benzoin maybe or some vanilla behind to make it a bit stronger for winter, and it is an EDP. And yes, I'm really curious then now about the EDP version, and yes, I'd really like to try the extreme version now. Okay, let's jump to the other discoveries. So this month also I took a bag of sample from Theo Cabanel. So I had this really nice bag with lots of sample. I had a mask also. So yes, I think it's a really nice offer, and they give you also coupon, so you can buy a fragrance after that. And the one that I enjoyed the most was Je ne sais quoi. So this one, yes, to me is really, really addictive. I know that everybody preferred Oh La La, the Santal one, but I'm not really a Sandalwood girl. But yes, this Je ne sais quoi, it really has a Je ne sais quoi, which is really addictive. I think the name is really well chosen. And I don't know if it's the tea, it has lots of greenness, a little bit of floral notes. I believe it's coming from the little bit of violet with the green tea mate. And I believe the mate, I don't know which is so addictive, or maybe it has something really green, like a hazelnut. Yes, it's green and nutty. So like, this little leaf that you find on the fresh hazelnut, and it smells like this little leaf to me. Yeah, it's really, really beautiful. And yes, it's woody and nutty and green and really pleasant. This is the one that I think I will buy a small bottle of this, maybe a 30 ml, because I think it's working really well also on my skin, and it's really addictive. So this was my favorite from the ones I tried from the new line. And the next fragrance that I tried also, so it's coming from the box Eau Parfum, so I already talked about it in my Christmas gift. So one that I really enjoyed from these boxes was the All. So I believe it's by Jardin d'Écrivain. Yes, and this fragrance, this is really, really good. So I believe men would love this. If you love Tom Ford, which one is it? Beau de Jour. I think you'd really enjoy this one. To me, it's better than Beau de Jour. I really do prefer this one. I think it does remind me of Beau de Jour because of the lavender, the geranium, and the patchouli, yes. It has some common notes, and I believe that's why, but I really do prefer this one. It's really beautiful. Yeah, a really nice one. Good discovery. The next one is Accessoire by Pont des Arts. So I think this one was created by Bertrand de Chauffour, and it is a really gorgeous creation. If you love green fragrances, you'd love this one. This is so green. It's so lovely. I don't know why, it smells almost like grass. I think it's the narcissus that's giving this really green vibe to the fragrance. I love this kind of fragrance for spring, like Lady Blanche. This is the kind of fragrance that I love. Yeah, it's like putting your head into the grass. And it is so realistic, so well blended that, I don't have words for this. This is really good. This may be one of the best green fragrance that I've smelled. So this is really a beauty. Yeah, I'm really glad I tried that. The next one is a gorgeous white floral, and it is Pichola by Nella Vermeer Création. I didn't know the brand, and I didn't know this fragrance. I tried it, and I really love it. It's a really beautiful white floral. So I do smell some orange blossom, lots of jasmine and tuberose, and this is mainly what I smell. I don't really know what are the other notes. I think it has some citrus in the opening. Yes, it is really nice. If you love white florals, I think you'd love this one. It's so... it's really opulent, vivid. It's so beautiful. Yes. When I'm really impressed by a fragrance, it's hard to find words because I'm speechless. So not really practical, but yeah, this let me a bit speechless. And the last one from this Eau Parfum box that I really enjoyed, a really nice discovery, was Talc by Eungs. I don't really know how you pronounce this brand. I believe this brand was created by Olivia Jacobetti. So she has her own brand, creating her own fragrances, and this one is one of them. And this is such a beautiful iris fragrance. Beautiful. Really simple, but so beautiful. Yeah, it's like iris and musk. To me, it smells like iris and musk. And that's it. It's creamy still. It's creamy iris and musk. I don't know. It does remind me a bit of one of, of my Sylvain Delacour d'Ovana, a little bit. It's a bit in the same vein, same mood, I would say. But this is really nice. This is a really beautiful one. These one, they are completely different one from another, but the thing is that when something is really good, it's just really good. I don't care what are the notes inside, but yes, they're really, it's really nice. They are all really beautiful. Yeah. And yes, the last discovery that I made at the end of the month, I won't be talking about it because I will make a dedicated video about it. And it is the discovery kit from the brand Floraiku. And to be honest, I was really impressed. And I think it really deserved a separate video. So I will be dedicating one video to this brand. And voila, these were my favorites for the month of December. I hope that you enjoyed them. Tell me if you've tried some of them. What do you think? And I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!